Hello, Eleanor here, and I am here to talk about the wonderful new fiction podcast, 2000 and Late. 2000 and Late is a new fiction podcast from the creator of The Bright Sessions. It is a dark comedy that grapples with the havoc of our current moment and tries to find the hope inside of it. The show follows Harper, a 36-year-old nihilist whose life is upended when she's possessed by a demon hell-bent on bringing about the apocalypse. But Harper doesn't want to end the world, and the demon gives her more power than she's ever had in a very long time. So, yeah. I'm loving this show. It's sharp and funny, and it's a cathartic release from the anger and impotence I often feel about the dumpster fire of a world we are all living in these days. It's unapologetically angry, surprisingly tender, and deeply entertaining. I think that 2000 and Late is ideal for fans of Fleabag or Killing Eve, Jennifer's Body, Yellow Jackets, Venom. So, yeah, let's go create some havoc. Oh, and also, Jeffrey worked on this. Jeffrey is the sound designer, and that's also really cool. So please go check out 2000 and Late wherever you listen to podcasts. Hello, this is Eleanor, and I want to tell you about a new podcast I think you'll love. Cat Skull is a visceral neo-noir thriller about violence, identity, and what happens when justice turns personal. Cat Skull is set in urban Singapore and follows the story of Ram, who has always felt invisible. He's searching for meaning in a city that moves too fast to care. When Ram's best friend ends up in trouble, Ram puts on a mask and takes matters into his own hands. But after that first night behind the mask, Ram discovers something more dangerous than revenge. It's the intoxicating pull of finally mattering. Cat Skull is adapted from Miley Yang Tae's award-winning novel and produced by Audacious Productions, the award-winning team known for DC High Volume, Batman, and Temujin. So please go check out Cat Skull wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Friday.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a joke to start the show.
Is it a good joke?
Look in your heart. You know the answer.
Yeah.
What do we want? A new way of telling time that we can all agree on. When do we want it? Can we get back to you on that?
Oh my God.
Someone on the radio said something about the sun going out forever in a month or so. But we all knew the end was near, nothing to be done from here. So I shake my head and off to bed I go.
Hello, listeners. We are Malik.
And Jamie. Oh, I waited too long. I overthought it.
You're getting better. That was way smoother than our debut.
Thank you.
Anytime.
This is World Gone Wrong with Malik and Jamie. We're two roommates temporarily living apart who are aiming to break down all the new weirdnesses happening out there.
And today's topic is, as you have probably guessed, the extra hour in every day. The one that emerged at the beginning of March, in case more appear between now and when this episode goes up. I don't think we're going to get a full show out of this one, but I guess it raises some questions.
Just to name a few from the SciComms people I follow, what happened to Earth's rotation? What caused the change? Could it get worse in the future? What can possibly be done to prevent this from getting further out of hand?
Yeah, I don't see us solving any of that.
Do you mean on the show today or as a species?
I think this one's more straightforward than most, and definitely more straightforward than the werewolves. Okay, I think someone found the monkey's paw from the short story, and they were feeling overwhelmed with, the daily grind, so they went, oh, I wish I had more time to really attack my to-do list. And then one finger ominously curled.
I assume that's from the story?
It is. And now here's the part where you raise your pen in the air and you do a whole library science Sailor Moon transformation. And then you crack your knuckles, do 5 seconds of searching online, and you name the source you found with a perfectly rational scientific explanation.
Malik.
And that's the show. Cut and wrap. I learned something. The listener probably learned something. You get a science soapbox. We all walk away having changed and grown. We let that brand new knowledge fizz around in our brains like a delicious carbonated beverage. The end.
I don't know what's going on.
You don't?
No.
But the leading theory...
I have been scouring astrophysicist Reddit, and I can't even find 2 people agreeing on how it's happened. It's bewildering. It's worse than bewildering. It's purely on an existential level.
Hey.
Like, what does it mean if time can just change?
Time changes constantly. That's what makes it time. Okay, not my best effort.
If we can't trust the units of measurement to stay stable, if we can't rely on something as elemental as the number of seconds it takes the Earth to spin on its axis, what can we trust?
Is it really like elemental, though? Didn't we invent time? I mean, not, the fact that the universe moves towards entropy. I'm not saying that dinosaurs or whatever could move through life any other way than forwards. Although, time travel dinosaurs, get Hollywood on the phone. Let's make this happen.
Malik, what are you saying?
An hour, okay? 60 minutes, 3,600 seconds. That's not... Nature doesn't count in hours. Hours exist because some person, said, hey, let's do this in 60s. That'll be fun. It's a construct, right? It's a human creation. Do we know for sure the Earth is spinning differently? Maybe it's our tools that have gotten buggy. Some kind of new Y2K.
And the fact that they've all stopped working in different ways?
Come on. It's a little cool, right?
Cool. We need those tools to function as a society. What are you talking about?
Okay, so the clock at work moves twice as slow between noon to 1, and I'll admit that was rough at first. If it had stopped, fine, that's a broken clock. But the slow-mo? What do you do with that? We're in the lunch rush, and I wasn't scheduled for any kind of food break until 2. It already felt like every second was longer than the last, but then when I did look up and check the time, the hands were just crawling, literally crawling. My hand to God, for one long moment, I was like, are we in a time distortion?
Malik?
Which wouldn't even be that off base anymore. You cannot imagine my relief when Marco checked his cell phone and the numbers were ticking away like normal. Now, to be fair, the display said it was 12:26, and then in parentheses, the word again.
Relief.
Sure.
Relief. You're saying your muscles relaxed, your breathing settled, your heart rate slowed, and your first thought was not, what if this is a time loop?
Oh, don't even joke about time loops.
All the facts at hand.
First of all, it's not a time loop if everyone knows about it. The horror of a time loop is that reality resets and you're the only one who ever feels it. Every single time you start over, your experiences slide further away from everyone else's. The isolation, right? The isolation compounds with interest. You blink and you're back where you were, but you can't be the person you were again. Groundhog Day is a horror movie. I can't do time loops. Won't do them. Can't do them. This, though? It was still the lunch rush, so not a party, but whenever one of us got a moment, we'd check our own phone and then see what our own clock was doing, and then we'd report back to the group. Mine had the minutes right, but 2 question marks for the hours. Becca's was just zeros. When we finally got to 1 p.m. and then all the clocks said 1:01, people actually cheered. It really... I'll say this about the extra hour, definitely better in a group.
And if we wind up with more than an extra hour?
I think we got to take it one, maybe increasingly irregular day at a time.
I'm not joking. Astrophysicists are freaking the hell out. Astrophysicists.
Great. They've got it covered for the rest of us then.
You're fine.
And dandy. I mean, not crazy about some of the other recent changes, but in this particular department, I feel more or less okay.
It really doesn't bother you?
Oh, it's weird for sure, but on a scale of things that are weird right now, this ranks as way less of a problem than werewolves, the rain thing. Also, next episode's topic for sure. Plus, whatever is going on in Europe.
Oh God.
See, it's not the Europe stuff. It's just okay. My advisor has an extra hour of office hours now, and a day shift at the restaurant takes an hour longer, which blows. Don't get me wrong, but
wait. They're just stretching your shift out over the new hour?
Yeah, dude.
Are they paying overtime?
Not unless you work more than 40 hours in a week. They're just rotating between people who they schedule even more carefully.
That is bullshit.
Oh, it's worse than that. Marco overheard the owner talking on the phone with one of the reps, asking them to change the FLSA.
The FL...
It's the law that says you get at least time and a half if you're hourly and you work more than 40 in the same week. They want to raise the threshold, make it harder to earn overtime.
How are they justifying that?
That with more hours on the clock, we should keep the proportion of working hours, and I have no damn idea. My guess is she'd been looking for an excuse and saw her chance.
That's so slimy.
Yeah, there's definitely slime involved. She was already so mad that OSHA says we can't be open during full moon anymore, as if anyone is going, oh, I definitely need to unlock my door and brave a city full of terrifying, bloodthirsty walking wolves. Gotta go drown my sorrows in some mid-tier bougie hamburgers. As if any of us could show up on a night the L literally doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, how would you even get to work?
Oh, you know what she said? She said, we could take an Uber.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Uber still lets you schedule a ride those nights? There's still people driving then?
People who need the work, yeah. It's like quadruple fares or something, apparently. The roads are a total nightmare, plus the company doesn't bear a smidge of responsibility if your passenger bites you. Contractors and all that. Ooh, ProPublica did a piece. Supposedly it's one of the main ways lycanthropy is spreading in cities. I'll link it to you. It's pretty good.
Plus, it's what, a $20 ride from our apartment to the restaurant in the best of times? Paying $80, 160 round trip to work, one shift.
At that point, I might as well go get a job at Olive Garden instead. Ooh, did you see they had to change all the recipes?
Oh my, because of the...
Yeah, they're using shallots now. I guess people are like losing their minds about it.
Even with everything.
Yeah.
A little perspective, people.
Well, you know, we live in unprecedented times and people want their comfort food unchanged. Plus, shallot bread doesn't have the same ring to it.
Do you think they'll go through with changing the overtime laws?
No idea, but it does seem fully possible.
I guess this is one benefit to working remote in the tech sector. Nobody's breathing over my shoulder to see when I'll clock in or out.
Yeah.
Have you talked about it with Aditi?
Oh, yeah, she is mad.
Oh, listeners, Aditi works in... Oh, maybe we shouldn't say.
Oh, Aditi is our moneyed friend.
That paints a picture.
I mean, she's not swanning around in a fur coat. She's got an apartment right on the lake. Let's just say she works in an office, and that office hasn't changed its attendance policy.
They're still required to be there from 9 to 5?
Yup. And she's on salary. She's definitely not earning overtime. The new hour is right in the middle of her lunch break, so technically her boss can't make her work then. The third time that hour happened, she decided to go eat at her favorite spot on the other side of the city, process the existential confusion with a few rounds of tapas. Like, if you can afford it, why not?
From what I know of her boss?
Yeah. Ever since then, he's been calling together the whole team to give all these long speeches about how a good employee goes above and beyond. Got to give 110%, right? Set big, audacious goals, blah, blah. And then just strong eye contact with her the whole time.
Oh, God, the passive aggression.
Yeah, it sounds pretty rancid.
That's just her terrible boss, though. Who else do we know who has like a 9 to 5? What are they doing?
Oh, I can ask Riley.
Riley R or Riley M?
Riley M moved to Portland. Riley R, your replacement. Oh, not in a pod person way. Obviously, I mean, you know, you're not a pod person.
But
of course, you could never be replaced in our hearts. But on the lease, yeah. Like we said last episode, you know? Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth burn, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt that landlords expect their money. It's just a month-to-month sublet. Like, you won't be homeless when you come back. But I needed someone to kick in, and Riley's old place was crawling with mice. Of course, the landlord claimed only Riley had seen any. Oh, all the other tenants are doing great. No complaints. The thing is, it was a third-floor apartment, which is a real choose-your-own-adventure for what's going on there. Did the mice take the elevator up? Are Riley's food scraps just more delicious? Have the mice claimed Riley as one of their own? Are we friends with the long-lost heir to the mouse kingdom?
Malik, it's okay. I'm sorry I put you in that situation, and I'm glad you found someone. Especially someone as cool as Riley R.
Can I pass anything along?
Just hi, I guess. The standard stuff.
Hello, and how is your workplace navigating the new time distortion?
Yeah.
You could text them that.
Would that be weird, though? Like, every time my phone pings these days, I expect an emergency. Maybe this isn't the best time to shoot the shit.
Up to you.
I'll think about it.
I have no doubt you will.
Haha.
So, speaking of the extra hour between noon and 1 every day, I'd like to introduce a new segment on the show. It's called, and I'm not attached to this, What in the World Do We Call the Extra Hour Between Noon and 1 Every Day?
Direct and to the point.
I've even got a jingle for it, all ready to go.
Let's hear it.
Leaping lizards, holy shit. What the hell do we call it? Ding.
Wow, nice work.
Thank you, thank you.
You've got a catchy tune, but do you have good names for our new hour?
Okay, here's a few we were kicking around at work. Number 1, Noon 2.
Noon 2?
Like it's when the sun is actually overhead, right? So the bonus hour is kind of the real noon, which brings me to our next option, True Noon or New Noon.
What about just bonus hour?
It's not a bonus if you're working through it. New Noon is bound to be a little confusing at first, but it does have an excellent mouthfeel. Do you want to take it for a spin?
New Noon. New. I think it's a little cutesy.
Okay, next on the docket, we have Noon Plus.
Terrible. It sounds like a streaming service that sells time.
Yeah, we kicked Noon Plus to the curb pretty quick. 13.
Okay, this one is the one that makes most sense to me. It's simple. It is to the point.
See, the problem with 13 is that if you use the 24-hour clock, there's already a 13th hour. So that's not great. I mean, at the very least, there's like a bunch of military people, and I doubt we want them getting confused. Less a series of comic misunderstandings and more, I don't trust them not to accidentally nuke Greenland.
You make a strong case against 13.
Any thoughts? Any contributions from Jamie's region of the country?
One
is already taken.
My dad just got back in from the garden. He's great at naming things. As far as I know, every nickname he's ever given someone has stuck.
That's impressive. That's like half a superpower.
You're only saying that because you didn't convince everyone in your life to call your childhood teddy bear Stinky Lombardo.
I hate to ask it, but did Stinky in fact have a certain pungence?
Oh, that is beside the point.
What'd you name it originally?
Spot or Dusty? I don't know, something. Maybe just Teddy. I don't know. It's hard to say. Everyone called her Stinky Lombardo.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Isn't that the truth? So hang on one second. Dad? Hey, Dad. What do you call the extra hour? Did my mic pick that up?
No.
He says throon.
Throon. Like 13 noon or like through noon?
Like 13 noon or like through noon? He says either.
Wow. Spoken like a guy who's definitely about to start a time schism.
Oh, God, don't say that. The way we're going, you're going to will it into reality.
Friend versus friend. 13 nooner versus through nooner.
It's the gift-jif debate all over again.
I do like his work, though. Noon, throon, 1. Throon 30, half past throon.
It's a little Dr. Seuss.
Correction. It is very Dr. Seuss.
I can't decide if that's fitting or if it's hugely inappropriate to how serious the problem actually is.
I feel like maybe both. Both is good. At the risk of repeating myself, compared to all the stuff that's actively trying to kill us, this is really the smallest of beans. Teeny beans. On a meta level, sure, it makes you wonder about celestial bodies and our construction of time, the units we use meaning something, but nothing in your day-to-day life is going to force you to reckon with it if you don't want to. And again, not like we can do anything about it, so to the bottom of the priority list it goes.
Your work thing is still absolute nonsense.
Take it up with, like, the nature of capitalism. And speaking of capitalism, it is time to participate in the economy. Commercial break! Woo!
Hey, I'm Arnie Niekamp from the fully improvised comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm here with my co-hosts, John the Talking Badger,
Bing bong.
and Usador the Wizard.
I greet thee, listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the magical land of Foon, so I started a podcast interviewing elves, unicorns, and other weirdos. We have great guests like Felicia Day, Jason Mantzoukas, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Amy Mann, and so many more.
Oh, and I think one time we interviewed a sentient shoe? I hope it was sentient.
Not to mention the evil people we've had to interview. How I hate evil.
Join us as we bar crawl across the magical land of Foon.
Looking for adventure.
Getting caught up in escapades.
Hello from the Magic Tavern is available right now on your favorite podcast app and ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
I still think maybe you're not leaving a space for everything else we're losing with this new, with Throon.
Everything other than the FLSA, what's even at risk?
Every change comes with some degree of loss.
What are we?
Even just the little things. Describing the position of something in terms of, it's at your 2 o'clock.
We're only talking an hour. That's 8% of a clock?
It's enough to throw off the angle. Plus, then you get into, are we using the old clock or the new? And before you know it, you're not saving any time.
Wait, were you doing that a lot before?
Let's say a non-zero amount.
Because the only people I've ever seen use that are snipers in movies. Oh my God, Jamie, are you a secret spy?
As opposed to one of those public spies.
Okay, now.
A spy who's just out there every day. Hi, it's me, back for another round of grand deception.
So what do you do for a living? Well, mostly I lie about what I do for a living.
You look them up on LinkedIn and the work history is just successfully kept the assassination of the Archduke a secret.
Archduke? Are we talking Franz Ferdinand?
I said what I said.
Why is it suddenly 1914? If we've gone back in time, you have to tell me. Otherwise, it's entrapment.
I don't know. Dad and I just watched a documentary about World War I. It was his idea. He said that flight of change was the closest historical parallel to now.
This is going to sound flippant, but I hope we get some new, literary movement out of this.
You're right. It does. But I see your point.
Every time I sit down and try to write a new piece, it feels so small. When we need creation the most, that's when it's the hardest to create.
You're creating. Maybe not how you want, but I think it counts.
What if my new medium was LinkedIn pages? Forget poetry. I think Jamie the Secret Spy might have legs. Sneaky legs. Under special skills, it's just a winky face.
Oh, God, we're bringing emojis into this.
Oh, winky face, briefcase, eyes.
Shush face.
Shush face, airplane, magnifying glass.
I have a new title for the show.
Yeah?
Malik and Jamie recite emojis, subtitle, an hour of audio poison.
Oh, poison for the ears. Very Shakespearean.
Do you think anyone's ever translated Hamlet into emoji?
I think if you got my cohort drunk, there'd be 5 hands in the air, no question. Do you think someone is currently channeling their frustration at our new world into a Hamlet podcast called Ear Poison?
Okay, if they weren't before.
Yeah. Plus, now they've got an extra hour to do it.
I would also accept a Hamlet-themed punk band.
Or a really apologetic, self-effacing indie band.
We're Ear Poison, and we're so sorry.
Ooh, can we just note, you never actually said if you were a spy or not?
We can note it. Sure.
Jamie's a spy, Jamie's a spy. I think deep down we knew it, Jamie is a spy.
If we get hit with a cease and desist for that Bond theme...
Oh no, there's an exception for parody. Fair use, I know copyright. And also now we can prove it, Jamie is a spy.
Still, can we just... R.I.P. the clock face positioning shortcut.
Yes, R.I.P. And R.I.P. your civilian cover story. Ooh, I just had an idea for a new segment.
I think I'm terrified.
No, it'll be good. Welcome to This No Longer Applies. Right before your eyes, they've met their demise. This no longer applies. Ding.
Is every segment getting its own bespoke theme song?
Maybe, I don't know. This has been a very musical episode. Our most musical episode to date.
Well, sample size of 2.
I'm here to entertain. Anything for the public. Our beloved audience.
You know, I checked, and so far, only 9 people tuned in for our inaugural episode.
9? That's 8 more than we expected. That's huge. That's monumental. We're famous.
Do you want to explain your segment?
No, I want to bask in the glow of all 9 of our fans. That's enough to start not a baseball team, but Supreme Court, 2 barbershop quartets, plus an understudy.
We don't know if they're fans. They could have been hate listening.
Okay, nobody could hear you wax poetic about shark law and walk away with hate in their hearts.
So the segment...
We rapid fire list everything that's gone the way of the dinosaurs since Thrun set in, assuming the dinosaurs are gone for good.
Uh-oh.
I'm just being realistic.
That's what makes me so nervous.
Maybe it'll be good weird, though. Just the Stegosaurus comes back.
That's your bright outcome?
Why not? They're herbivores, not like we're on the menu. And I mean, depending where they show, there's still plenty of herbs to devour. Although, I guess they'd still be an invasive species. They could starve out all the deer or something.
Also, they could kill us.
Prove it.
1, I don't know the exact number, but an adult stegosaurus weighed literally thousands of pounds.
Okay, I'll admit that's pretty scary if you're, a shrub.
Do you know how many people hippos kill annually?
Do you?
It's a lot, Malik, more than lions. Predators conserve their energy, they get tired, and they give up, but a large, territorial herbivore fights to win. Hippos don't even have spiked tails to swing around. And if you think people would know to keep their distance around a reanimated dinosaur...
Ooh, okay.
So anyway, speaking of the great time change...
Right. Our rapid-fire RIPs. It's a lightning round lament. Awake at warp speed.
For the record, I have reservations about our ability to rapid-fire anything.
Whereas I am filled with a newfound sense of faith and possibility.
Did you listen to the last chunk of our show that was just about dinosaurs?
Any time with dinosaurs is time well spent. Except now the listener knows if they do come back, just watch them through binoculars.
We'll see which attitude prevails in our new segment.
All right, our lovely listeners, here we go. Due to the change in the hours, this no longer applies.
Big Ben.
Analog clocks in general.
9 to 5, meaning an 8-hour workday.
Ooh, high noon.
A clear sense of when afternoon starts.
Clockwise.
24-hour circadian cycles.
The sense that day and night are gonna even out.
Synchronizing watches.
Again with the spy shit. How often does that come up? Do you wake up, make coffee, check r/science, plan a heist?
Rapid fire, Malik.
Right, sorry. What else can we? All those worksheets for kids learning to tell time.
Tick-tock-tick-tock-tock-tock and his curious journey through history.
Never heard of it. That song from Rent, like 525,600 minutes.
You've never heard of Professor Clockster?
I didn't even know he had tenure.
Is this like a bit?
Weren't we supposed to be going rapid fire? This fire is feeling sluggish.
Clockster.
I got nothing.
Clockster.
Okay, you can say it again. It's not going to spark anything for me. Maybe he'll show up in the mirror behind you, though.
It was an educational game that taught you how to read clocks and also some basic history. My favorite part of computer lab, hands down. He had a rival named Dr. Gearsley, and in retrospect, my reaction to her was an early sign I wasn't straight.
Wait, your first gay crush was on a gear? Hang on, stop the segment. This right here is the rest of the show.
I was out of rapid fire points anyway.
Ooh, the little paper clocks with movable hands people hang on the door of their business to indicate when it'll be open or closed. There, I'm done. And just in time to dive into the murky corners of my co-host's psyche.
I don't think it's that weird. Kids have crushes on cartoon animals all the time.
Okay, yeah, but Disney animals have faces and personalities and professional voice actors.
Dr. Gearsley had all of those things and a mohawk made of gear teeth.
Oh.
Were you picturing like a photorealistic drawing of a gear? Did you think I, as a child, that I saw a clock part just sitting there and said to myself, ooh, hubba, hubba.
Hey, I'm not the one in the hot seat right now. No, come on, I want to understand. Educate me here. What was the appeal?
I don't know. Coggart is a total absent-minded professor type, so Dr. Gearsley is his foil. She's smart and competent, and her voice actor did an incredible job. Professor, your clock is ticking.
Ooh, okay, I see it. I mean, kind of. To be clear, I don't see it. Hey, do you think that's why the onset of Thrune bugs you so much?
What?
That your first experience with attraction was almost with, like, time itself?
I was 7. I want to be clear here. It was not sexual.
What happened between you and the gear was purely romantic. I get it.
This coming from someone who once told me their first crush
Oh, look at that. It would seem we are out of time.
Masterful.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Hey, you gonna be okay?
Long term, who can tell? Short term, we'll take it. What did you say?
One unreliably shaped day at a time.
Something like that.
Tune in next episode. Folks, we have been doing some legwork on it, and it will be a doozy.
A genuinely useful resource. I'm excited.
Me too. This is Malik.
God damn it. And Jamie.
You'll get it next time. Signing out. We know things are getting weirder every day, but we hope you're doing okay. And we wish you all a better tomorrow.
And even when it's ashes, there'll be part of me that wishes we could stay.
Jamie and Malik are played by Hilary Williams and Michael Turrentine.
This episode was written by Jessica Best.
Directed and edited by Jeffrey Nils Gardner.
Our show art is by Carly Fairbanks.
And our bangin' theme song is Falling in Love at the End of the World by Olivia and the Lovers.
World Gone Wrong is produced and created by Jeffrey Nils Gardner and Eleanor Hyde.
This is a production of Audacious Machine Creative.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.